Keanu Reeves is more than a Hollywood icon. He is the embodiment of quiet strength, resilience, and unwavering kindness. For 5 decades, he has walked the streets of Hollywood, both adored and misunderstood, becoming a symbol of hope for many. From his transformative role in The Matrix, where he played the philosophical warrior, to John Wick, where he channeled rage and sorrow into art, Keanu has not only achieved extraordinary professional success, but has earned the admiration of millions. But behind his gentle demeanor lies a story of profound personal loss, tragedy, and a life marked by abandonment, grief, and healing. The early years, a life shaped by absence. Keanu Charles Reeves was born on September 2, 1964 in Beirut, Lebanon, to a geologist father of Chinese-Hawaiian descent and an English showgirl mother. His name, meaning cool breeze over the mountains in Hawaiian, symbolized his father's heritage. However, Keanu's early years were marked by abandonment. When he was only 3 years old, his father vanished without a trace, leaving a void in Keanu's life that would never fully heal. His mother, Patricia Taylor, remarried and moved her children across various countries, but stability remained elusive. Keanu's childhood was filled with uncertainty and transience, and the absence of a father figure left him searching for answers to questions that would go unanswered. Growing up, amid instability, the search for belonging. Raised by his mother and a series of temporary stepfathers, Keanu was often in the care of his grandparents and nannies. His mother's multiple marriages meant that Keanu never had a sense of permanence, and home became synonymous with a suitcase rather than a place of comfort. School life wasn't much easier. Keanu struggled with dyslexia, which made reading a challenging experience. He attended 4 high schools in 5 years, never staying long enough to find a sense of belonging. Despite the challenges, Keanu found solace in sports, particularly hockey, where he earned the nickname The Wall for his skills as a goalie. However, his true escape came when he discovered theater, where he could step into different lives and forget the chaos of his own. Finding acting, a lifeline. Amid the chaos. At 17, Keanu dropped out of school and moved to Los Angeles with nothing but a dream and the hunger to make it. He worked odd jobs to support himself while auditioning for acting roles, facing rejection after rejection. His first big paycheck was $3,000 for the film Youngblood, where he played a hockey goalie, a role that mirrored his own life in many ways. For a while, Keanu lived on couches and struggled to make ends meet. But in 1986, everything changed with the release of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The film, a quirky time travel comedy, earned $40 million, catapulting Keanu into the limelight. It marked the beginning of a career that would see him become one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. The rise of a superstar, a star in the making. After Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Keanu quickly became a sought-after actor. His roles in films like Point Break, 1991, and Speed, 1994, established him as an action star. Speed grossed $350 million worldwide, and Keanu's career reached new heights. But while the success was rewarding, it came with a price. The physical demands of stunts and the exhaustion from constant work began to take a toll on his body and mind. Yet despite the fame, Keanu remained grounded and focused on his craft. His journey from an unknown actor to a Hollywood superstar was hard-earned, but it would soon be overshadowed by a loss that would shape his life forever. Grief and tragedy. The weight of loss. Just as Keanu was grappling with the loss of his best friend, life would deal him another blow. In 1991, Keanu's sister Kim was diagnosed with leukemia. For nearly a decade, Keanu put his career on hold to care for her. He sold his home to be closer to her and spent millions on treatments. Keanu became her primary caretaker, cooking meals, administering medications, and staying by her side through the pain. His deep love for Kim was evident, and when she went into remission, Keanu's relief was immense. However, this sense of hope would be fleeting. Keanu's understanding of loss and grief would soon be tested again, this time in the most heart-wrenching way. The birth and death of Ava Archer, a heartbreaking loss. In 1999, Keanu's life seemed to be on the verge of a new chapter with the release of The Matrix, which made him one of the richest actors in Hollywood. But with wealth came more personal loss. That same year, Keanu's girlfriend Jennifer Syme became pregnant with their daughter, Ava Archer Syme-Reeves. On Christmas Eve, Jennifer went into labor, but tragically, Ava was stillborn. Keanu and Jennifer were devastated. They tried to stay together, but the grief was insurmountable. The loss of their child was a wound that neither could heal, and just weeks later, they parted ways. Despite the end of their romantic relationship, they remained friends, bonded by their shared sorrow. The loss of Ava was a tragedy that would stay with Keanu forever. The death of Jennifer Syme, another devastating blow. As if the grief of losing Ava was not enough, 18 months later, Keanu faced yet another profound loss. Jennifer Syme, his former girlfriend and the mother of his stillborn child, died in a tragic car accident in 2001. She had been attending a party at Marilyn Manson's house and left early in the morning, not wearing a seatbelt. Her Jeep collided with parked cars and she died instantly. Keanu was left to mourn her death. Just as he had mourned the loss of Ava, he was there for Jennifer's family, serving as a pallbearer at her funeral. She was buried next to Ava, marking the second time Keanu had to say goodbye to someone he loved deeply. A survivor, finding strength in compassion. Despite the overwhelming grief that has marked his life, Keanu Reeves has never allowed himself to be defined by his losses. Instead, he has found strength in compassion. Keanu has become known not just for his acting, but for his kindness. He donates anonymously to cancer research, gifts motorcycles to stunt teams, and hands out $20,000 bonuses to crew members. He doesn't flaunt his wealth or seek public attention for his acts of generosity. He lives a humble life, riding the subway and giving up his seat to strangers. Keanu has often said that he doesn't need material possessions to feel grateful. He simply appreciates life itself. His kindness, both on and off the screen, has earned him the love and respect of millions around the world. Keanu and Alexandra Grant, finding peace in each other. In 2019, Keanu went public with his relationship with Alexandra Grant, an artist and philanthropist. Their bond, built on shared creativity and mutual respect, is one of quiet companionship rather than the glamorous romance often seen in Hollywood. The two have been together for over a decade, choosing to live their lives without the need for public displays of affection. Together, they attend gallery openings, collaborate on art projects, and live modestly despite Keanu's fortune. Their relationship is a testament to the idea that love doesn't need to be grandiose. Sometimes it's about finding someone who understands your pain and walks beside you through it. Keanu Reeves, a legacy of kindness. Keanu Reeves is more than just a successful actor. He is a living testament to the power of kindness, resilience, and the human capacity for healing. His net worth may be $380 million, but it is his generosity, humility, and ability to empathize with others that truly define him. Keanu has endured more than most people could imagine, yet he continues to give to the world. He is a man who has learned to navigate the darkness of grief and loss, using his experiences to show the world that kindness is not weakness, but a rare and beautiful form of strength. If Keanu's life has taught us anything, it is that love, even in its most painful forms, is always worth it.